Hi, in part 1 of this video, I have explained how LLM is working, what is the leverage activities and the out of the box functionality of this LLM and GPT. In this section, I'll explain how to generate API account and how to create API keys from this GPT OpenAI. Here I am just open the platform openai.com. Here you can see so many API keys are already generated here. If you want to create a new keys, you can create this one. So for example, I'm going to name it anything Gen AI 5 and going to select this default project and let's create this key. Okay, so I'm just copy this code. Do not explore or illustrate or show this key publicly. This is a warning, and this I'm going to copy this key and going to store somewhere else. So this would be my final key here, and I'll be writing or assigning somewhere. Okay, so first I'll have to import my basic library, which is OpenAI. Import OpenAI. Then I'm going to import API underscore key equals to double quotes, and inside this I'll keep my keys. Okay, so do not show this key publicly. Then before this you need to provide this amount, so just pay only $5 or anything in order to perform so many tokens. So I'll introduce you to this payment option. You can go here, enable auto recharge, you can go here, payment methods, you can go here with this add payment option, and you can make payment only with $5 or something. Okay, so this will be very essential if you are generating these keys, you are working on GPT or LLM models, LangChain models, etc. So this would be giving your billing history, what kind of billing history is there in past 12 months and so on. I have charged around 13 February 2025. I have paid this amount, and after so many of you even having so much balance in my billing account. Okay, so this is huge amount for your practice, for your research area. So the complete understanding giving on this page, what kind of capabilities are there, what kind of span categories you are providing while doing hands-on over the Python platform. So this is the all models I'm going to use, which is the respective tokens I have used. If you are doing any fine-tuning there, it is going to provide there any batch or assistance is there, you can go back here. Okay, so I'm going to close this one. If you want to see your profile, you can go back here and change your profile, so you can discuss any equation here. So I'm going to close all these tabs so that we can work ahead. Okay, let me make it upper full screen. Now these are links, and make payment or check from here before doing this hands-on practice. Okay, so I'm going to assign this open.api underscore key equals to API underscore key. Okay, so this would be my OpenAI key. Okay, so hit enter. You can see this is just assigned this one. Okay, I had not run this cell, previous cell. Now it's going to assign this open dot API key. Now I want to generate text, so I'll be using this one more library which is called import OS. I have already imported this OpenAI, and now I'm going to import this operating system keyword. So what will happen? So I'm going to import this set up my OpenKey account. I'm going to set this open key, and will be assigning my OpenKey key. So this will be my client key. Okay, so if it is not there, so you will have to run this cell. I didn't run that cell. Okay, now let's run this cell. You can see this is not showing any error. Now I need to generate some option, generate some text. So I'll be defining some text here. This is just generating text from my prompt, which is the relevant part. Now I'm going to create a response for this. For this response, I'll be creating this response. Client would be chat.completion, and I'm going to create this. So this will create an create. Instead of completion.create, you will have to use this part. Okay, now I'm going to use the message which is having role and user and content of this. Hit enter and just assigning this message. Role and user and content is prompt. So whatever the role is there, it is my user, and what is the content there, this is my content. Okay, so I'm going to initialize another parameter, maximum tokens. What kind of tokens I'm going to use, this is defined into this scenario. What kind of temperature I'm going to use, this would be defining in this section. So hit enter and just define this part. Let's close it and let's run this cell. Can you see this is showing my first message and giving this prompt value. Okay, now I'm going to define this, going to take this scenario. I'll open this Wikipedia site so that I can go back here. So let's ask some question with this prompt, and I'm going to ask this prompt, tell me about Teleperformance private company. Let's generate some output. If it is connecting with my GPT, it's successfully providing this output. This, hey, this is your response. What kind of response we are obtaining using these parameters, these arguments? I'm going to assign these parameters, these output based on these words. If you want to see temperature, meaning how this temperature is going to set, you can go back here of this website. You can find the relevant use cases of this temperature. If this purpose is code generation, you can go with 0.2. If you are writing 0.7, if your chatbot responses 0.7, if code comment generation, the temperature should be 0.3. Data analysis is scripting, it's 0.2, and other code writing, it's 0.7. In a similar way, you can go back with any other temperature meaning. Okay, so if I'm giving any temperature value, so first and foremost, before that, I'll have to decide what's the case study for my objective. Here I'm just writing a simple text responding to my chatbot, which means I can keep this 0.7, and maximum token I'm going to generate over my values. So you must have these message format when working with this ChatGPT. And because these models are designed for ChatGPT, this is a message model. These are chat based interaction. These message parameters is required and cannot be omitted. Okay, let's see what others we are going to provide. Here you can see this is another prompt. I'm going to write this another prompt. You can try this prompt. What is the output here? Let's see, customize the output. If I want to see other parameters, what is the role I'm going to perform here? The only thing which I'm doing here is just providing these two columns. This is the number of tokens and this is the number of temperature, and giving dynamically for my prompt. So I'm not going to keep it constant inside this text, but the user can give these two variables as well. So I'm going to provide these two variables while passing this prompt using this generate text. Let's see how this parameter is going to provide in the calling part. So I'm going to provide this value. So I'm going to provide this text. Let's paste it here. Can you see this is providing 50 means, oh, let's provide here and let's run this code. Can you see it's connecting with my ChatGPT and giving this 50. So what is 50 here? This is 50 is maximum token. I can generate 50. What is temperature? Oh, this is the temperature I want to keep. Okay, according to that case study, it is giving this temperature. So tell me about Teleperformance. It is giving outsourcing company, and company was found this one, and so on. So this was how it makes sense where the temperature is 1. It will be more random because we have limited the number of token. It's quite hard to see that. So let's up our number of maximum token to 50. Here we have seen maximum token is 50 here. So when we allow the maximum token is 50, the temperature of 0, we get the following response. Once upon a time, there is the explanation of Teleperformance. Okay, you can make changes of these temperature also and will get certainly different output. Okay, so let's make the temperature is equal to 1. So I'm going to make this one. Can you see? This would be temperature 1. Can you see? This is giving this value and this is giving an headquarter and Francis over 80 companies and so on. So we are obtaining another module. Okay, let's give 500 instead of 50. I'm giving 500 now. Can you see? Now we are getting more and more output. And can you see the difference between previous output and now output? So this is the key area based upon maximum tokens. So every parameter is having different meaning. Okay, see you in next part 3 for summarizing the same text there. Thank you.